What's good, my people? All right, so apparently, Hannah Hidalgo of the South Philly zone, first of all, I'm an Eagles Sixers fan. Dad, coach of Paul Six, a school that was a rival of the school that I went to when I was in South Jersey for ninth and 10th grade, right? Boston Township Tech. Anyway, Hannah Hidalgo apparently had a conversation with Olivia Miles. Okay, both being Notre Dame standouts, backcourt last season, which really started off with a lot of promise. Had beat some of the best teams and all of that, but then later fell off towards the end. And since then, it's just been a whole lot of speculation about their relationship, their fit on the court, everything. I mean, it's amazing how they have the best perfect fit when they're winning, and all of a sudden, they just can't when people are losing. Now everybody's don't want to share the shine, and these types of things blow my mind. But anyway, supposedly since the last game they played together at Notre Dame, they saw each other, over the weekend at one of the games, and they were both there. And people making this big deal out of when they saw each other and they talked. First of all, there was like a handshake, you know what I mean? And then there was a conversation between both of them, right? And then people making a big deal like, and I saw it. It was like, looks like a security guard came up, and then some other person came up and I guess asked them to maybe take the conversation somewhere else, and he moved and everything. And like, listen, man, I don't know, when I saw it, I guess to me, I don't really see the big deal really much with it that you could take and do a whole lot with it, sensationalizing with it. And I get it. Sensationalism is a part of this game, and it like helps what you're trying to do out here. But to me, I don't know. I see two 20-something-year-old girls, and I don't know. I don't even know if they both even 20 for real. Yeah, well, I guess it got to be. Olivia Miles got to be 22. Hannah, I'm not sure if she's 20, 21, whatever. Two young girls, like, talking something out. Now, the only way I'm going to take it to this next thing is if I actually saw a swing or something. I don't know. To me, it just looked like, all right, anytime two people have, like, something they got to talk about or whatever, you talk about it, and even if there's a little passion involved, there could be a little passion involved or whatever. But that's different from, I think, a lot of people acting like, all right, it's about to be this big rumble and all that. I just don't see all that. I just didn't see all that. Number two, if it was going to be like that, like, why, when they took the conversation elsewhere, didn't it turn into all that? You know what I mean? Like, if it was going to be that, it was going to be that. I don't know. I don't know where people be from. I don't know what people are used to seeing. I don't know. It's just where I'm from. Like, if it's going to be that, it's going to be that. And then a lot of times people will avoid each other as far as talking if they feel like it's to the level where it's going to be something beyond that. I don't think it was ever any of that. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, when people have these types of issues, when they actually see each other, it'd be like old love, for real, for real. That'd be what usually happens. I don't know. All I'm saying is, basically, at the end of the day, I ain't see much. You know what I'm saying? And I think people, man, I don't know. Listen, your content is your content. The way you eat, the way you eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I try to avoid that type of stuff. Making something that ain't there, or assuming like I know what's going on how can I? I don't know any one of them. I don't know anybody that's around them. I can't call and talk to any of them. But maybe some dudes can. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not some clairvoyant that's able to, you know what I mean, read minds or any of that. So I just avoid that stuff. I ain't see no big deal. But I will say, if they did have some issues, I think it's good that they went and talked to each other. That's probably the best way to handle it. You know, if you're going to be, as long as you're civil and that sort of thing. I don't know, man. Like, but if any of you brothers and sisters know more about the situation than I do, inform me. You know, I don't know. I ain't see a big deal, but please let me know what y'all think. I'm always willing to learn. Peace out.